Welcome back to Disagreeable TV. My name is Andrew, and it's time to start an argument. Today's topic: who could open a can of whoop-ass on the Mad Titan Thanos? So, starting easiest first, we're going to go with the dead guy list. Number 10, Ego. Ego the Living Planet. So, in the MCU, Ego is a Celestial. Normally not what he is, but this is an MCU video, so we're going to roll with it. Being a Celestial, that means that he has nigh infinite power. In the MCU, Thanos is just a dude from Titan. Not an all-powerful actual Titan, but just a dude from Titan. Kind of a jerk. A little bit smarter than everyone else, but just a dude from Titan. Up next is...
Hold on. Advertisement.
Oh, this is now a sponsored video brought to you by thevintagegamers.com. Give them a like, subscribe, go visit their their site on YouTube. They are awesome, and I'm in most of their videos.
Not yet, anyway.
I know, it makes me sad too.
Carry on.
Alright, on to number 9, the Ancient One. The Ancient One is a being of, again, nigh infinite power, based entirely on the fact that she's old as dirt. She's possessed enough knowledge in her time frame that she posed a true and real threat to Thanos if he didn't have the gauntlet. If he didn't have it, he would have been easy pickings for someone like her. On to number 8, Odin, the All-Father. Odin was even more powerful than Ego. Now, I'm not saying Odin could beat a Celestial, but he could definitely spank Ego like he was a naughty boy. Odin had huge edge over everybody on this list. He only made number 8 though because he's dead. Next is Hela. Yes, we're on to the literal goddess of death, who's able to do battle for centuries at a time without needing to take a break. She's the goddess of death. Like, in the comics, Thanos would be obsessed with her. He'd be like, okay, I shouldn't date my sister Death, but I guess I can go date the goddess of death. What are you snickering about over there?
I just love that little southern accent. Oh, yeah, I guess I shouldn't date my sister.
That's what he wants to do in the comics. He's like, hey, I'm in love with my sister. My sister happens to be the actual avatar of death. Well, Hela's the goddess of death. And with her ability to raise the dead and create weapons from nothing, she could just murder the ever-loving hell out of Odin or Thanos. Weird people in the background aside, we are now going on to Surtur. The fire giant was able to survive in space and was destined to destroy Asgard. As such, he should have been able to fight Thanos to a standstill, if not beating him within seconds. So, those are the dead guys. And honestly, I do believe Thanos waited for them all to be dead before he even attacked. He waited, he didn't attack. We didn't see him attack Xandar, but we know that he waited to attack until at least Ego and Odin were gone. So, now we're on to the current living threats. Number 5.
Scooby-Doo.
I mean, close enough. It's Captain America.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like, if you lose the gauntlet, what is Thanos? He's strong, he's fast, he's smart. You know who else is all those things? Steve
Shaggy.
Rogers. This is not going to turn into a Shaggy meme.
I did like that meme anyway.
Steve has the heart to be able to fight someone like Thanos. Given the... I'm not going to give him the plot armor of prep time, but I am going to give Steve the edge in the fact that he has true military training, whereas Thanos, I think in the MCU he mentions that he was like a diplomat. He doesn't have military experience. Steve does.
Hey, he's also qualified to. He can lift the hammer.
Yeah.
Almost.
Steve can also lift the hammer. Steve has the honor of being the only one aside from Vision able to even budge Mjolnir. But we're not going to talk about Mjolnir because that got broken and it makes me sad still. Number 4, Iron Man. big bad Tony Stark. In the comics, Tony is actually referred to as Earth's Engineer Supreme, meaning he has the knowledge, the wherewithal, and the means to create just about anything that he could need to fight Thanos. He's a true threat, and now we're going to give the prep time plot armor to Iron Man. With the prep time, Tony could wipe the floor with him. He's got Hulk Buster, he's got Thor Buster. I bet you anything, he's got a Thanos Buster. Number 3, the Scarlet Witch. I had to put her at number 3 because it doesn't make sense to have her higher or lower on the list. It's perfect placing for her. She has enough raw power that Thanos really shouldn't have had a snowball's chance of beating her.
Too bad she's not as powerful as in the comics. House of M.
If you haven't read House of M, I highly, highly recommend it. She alters the entire fabric of the known universe.
Good book. Well,
series. If it weren't for Thanos' little cheat code, I don't think he would have won. If Wanda had been able to focus on just fighting Thanos and not trying to protect Vision at the same time, she would have won. Hands down, she would have done. Number 2, Captain Marvel. Now, I know this is a bit of a stretch. I know, I really do. But hear me out. I liked the movie. It was really good. I've seen it twice in theaters. I enjoyed it a lot. My engineer agrees. Carol is everything that Thanos is, minus the genocidal maniac. She's fast. She's strong. She's smart. That's 3. She can fly. He can't fly. She can fly. She can shoot proton beams.
He goes Super Saiyan.
She can go Super Saiyan. That was a lot of fun. I really wish they'd referred to it as going binary, but...
I hate freaking Dragon Ball, but that's just me.
Well, in today's society, there's more attention paid to non-binary characters anyway.
No, the form that she takes when her hair is all... It's called binary.
I was making a stupid.
I know you were. Your sidekick... I need to find you. I need to find some pink paper so that way I can fire you. No, we'll miss him too much. And number 1. The number 1 slot goes to the mighty Thor. Not only did Thor almost win, he 100% should have. The lightning that Thor channels is a lot like the lightning from Shazam. When Billy says Shazam, he's hit by lightning, and instead of dying, he gets transformed into Captain Marvel. It's raw magic. It's not like what Doctor Strange does with his little shoo and just
how's that go?
Shoo. It's actual raw elemental magic. And not only should the strike to the chest have electrocuted Thanos, just right there, he should have been just electrocuted. But Thor could have also summoned the Bifrost and sent Thanos' chest somewhere, leaving just his head and his limbs behind. I mean, come on, guys, that would have been. It would have been funny, but it wouldn't have fit with the universe. But still. It's what could have, would have, should have happened.
Don't forget Ant-Man.
We are not going there. We are not using that stupid Reddit joke.
It's all over the internet, but for the record, it is stupid.
All right. So, what do you guys think? Leave me a comment down below if you agree, if you disagree, or if you want to ask why Squirrel Girl wasn't on this list. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and share button. Hit the bell for notifications. I'm going to be trying to post at least 3 videos. 3 videos a week.
3 videos.
Pick number 3, my lord. Again, I am Disagreeable Andrew, and this has been Disagreeable TV. Later, nerds. Just saw, hit that like button, subscribe, get the notifications. Just so you know, this is what I think you should watch. This is what the Google Box thinks you should watch. subscribe. Also, watch my friends' videos. Vintage Gamers.
TheVintageGamers.com.
TheVintageGamers.com.